McKinnon with gas left in the tank. Middlestat drops it off for Taves. Got away. Far side. One-timer. Saved. Tears up. Ivan with his shot. But McKinnon shoots. Score! Middlestat to Rantanen. Sweeps it up top for Kale. Now McKinnon in the slot shot. Score! Great pass.
Islanders keep the puck in the zone. Siplikov delays. A backhand pass that's knocked down right to Brock Nelson. Nelson drags one, a move, and he scores! Colorado coming back in. That one hit the leg of the linesman and didn't enter the zone.
Oh.
And then it's stolen away by Nelson. Score!
Here's Ross Colton. Rantanen out in front. Score!
McKinnon's been open a couple times on the power play.
Here's McKinnon, cross ice. Rantanen, back out for McCarr. He scores!
Team to the rebound. It's Aho. DeGostisbehere. Good start to the power play for Carolina. Now into the middle. Worked across for Necas. They score!
Took a hit from Leeson. Off that one up. Tries to stay with it. Does. Fired across. Middlestat. A drive with shot. Score! Ross Colton. Rantanen tried to put it on net. Got cut down. Swept around for Mikko. In front shot. Score! Ross Colton gives it off for McKinnon. Nate, 1-on-3 will burst in on his own. McKinnon shoots. Score! Sharks taking away the seam pass. Now to the near side. Here's McKinnon. To the dot. Gives it up. Shot. Score! Ross Colton, it's a power play goal. He partially whiffed on it. And 30 seconds to go in period number one. The Avalanche with a 1-0 lead. If you're just joining us, Ross Colton on the power play in the early going. In front, shot, score! Ross Colton! Play by Gerard to deny that pass. On the stick of McCarr. He'll fire it all the way down and into an empty net. Cale Makar will not miss, and the Avs have put it away.
McKinnon for McCarr. McKinnon pumps. McKinnon moves. McKinnon shoots. Scores!
This is, McDavid's got 2 goals. The goal that is the difference. It's start time.
Now a good pass there by Kotkaniemi. It'll come across Robinson. The score! Deflected out in front. Marty Necas. Kotkaniemi wins it back. Now Necas has it. Sent back for Gostisbehere as the exchange. Gostisbehere shot on. There's the rebound you're talking about. And they score! Marty Necas to the century.
Excellent play by Rantanen, and McKinnon will fly the other way. Middlestat gives it back. Rantanen across. Shot. Score! Ross Colton! Schmaltz is in. McKinnon on the back check. Takes it away. Kovalenko has emerged from the Avalanche bench. Rantanen gives it up, and McCarr will blast in. Far circle with a shot. He scores! Taken by Middlestat. Back to McKinnon it goes. To Ivan. Ivan scores!
More exposure to his group early on in the season than other coaches, though, because they did take a trip to Prague to open the NHL's regular season. As Pelech's wrist shot. Score! A seeing eye wrister right past the glove of Jake Allen. And a great start to this hockey game for the Islanders. Not even a minute and a half in. Brock Nelson may have gotten a piece on the way by. Whacked that by Bennett. Palmieri left it there. His helmet popped off. Siplikov will take the puck, turn, and shoot wide. Nelson scores!
Slavin hustles back. 3:15 left here in the second period. Blake with it. Blake taking a look, holding on. The score! What a pass! Jackson Blake to Jack Drury.
Middlestat back in. Gave it up top. Manson finding some open space. Backhand shot. Score! How did it get through? Out of Gerard. Shoots it off the inboards. Middlestat. Nice hands in front. Save score! Logan O'Connor. Terrific push. Now McKinnon didn't get all he wanted on that. But Forsberg got that right pad down. Picked up by Colton to the forehead. Saved by Forsberg. Shot. Score! Paul Giroux fires it. Stopped by Onanen. Rebound to Rantanen. He'll find McKinnon. Nate will use his legs. Nate is free. Nate looks, shoots, and scores!
Well, nice drive by Casey Middlestat. He had a bunch of options. Just couldn't find the right one to score the goal.
McKinnon flying into the zone. McKinnon to the front of the net. Score!
Works its way to Hughes. Try to play it in deep. Orlov will get to it. And Robinson will cut it out. Kotkaniemi has it. He finds Necas. Necas is in. Necas shot. He scores!
latter stages of period number 1. This is MacKinnon. Back to Cale. Walking, looking, shooting, score! Cale Makar! Tried to pop it for Mikko. He'll funnel it up top for Makar. Cale, long shot, score! Cale Makar!
His third. It's a Powerball power play. Necas will score! Trick or treat!
Casey Middlestat back to Makar. All kinds of open ice. Walking in, Cale shoots, score! Now it's Mikko. Cale, straight away. Taves had creeped in. MacKinnon with a backhand flip. He scores! Nathan MacKinnon!
Those two get tangled up. Down goes Hito. No penalty on the play with 12 seconds to go in the period. Here's Palmieri, the drag to the front. They score! Brock Nelson on the setup from Kyle Palmieri with just...
You have to think Kotkaniemi got a lot of confidence from that shot the other night.
Now Robinson gets it up for Necas. He scores! Back up for Orlov. 35 seconds left. Kotkaniemi. He's got real estate. Lets the shot go. Save pulls up. Rebound. Necas. He scores! Marty Necas is beyond.
Slides it up top. Ivan shoots, and that's blocked. Alexiak's huge leg in the way. In front. Kovalenko! Had it stuffed by Grubauer. Score! Back to Mikko. Swung to MacKinnon. Darting and dancing. Lehkonen shoots. Artturi Lehkonen!
Force Hughes to take it wide.
3-on-2 if they push it. Nelson's up as well. 4-on-2. Here he is. Nelson scores!
Coming up on 9 minutes gone by. The Avalanche do not have a credited shot on goal, but the Canes have scored! Jack Drury!
Stolen away. Cale Makar is on the move. Makar short-handed. Slapper! He scores! Cale Makar! One of our cancer warriors here tonight is MacKinnon bursts in. Nate shoots, save, rebound! Score! Sam Malinsky!
Necas with it. He'll leave it. Svechnikov's pass. It goes off at Jarvis. Sent across to score! A power play goal! And it's Marty Necas!
Set ahead, MacKinnon tried to dart through. MacKinnon held up. Now he's through. Here he comes. Dangling, shooting. Score! Nathan! He missed a wide open goal mouth. I can't believe it. Wrist shot. Score! Redemption time for Lecky. He missed the wide open net. Sammy G looking for his first. Deflected wide by Kovalenko. Out of the box. Here comes LaRue. Shot. Score! Given up top for Shea. Chased by Sammy G. Girard got it away. Penalty coming up on the front. It's a breakaway to win. He scores!
Into the zone. Drop back for Gostisbehere. Across for Aho. Aho to Gostisbehere. Waiting for traffic. Fakes the shot. Necas. He scores!
And now the Avalanche come away with it. Nathan MacKinnon. Rantanen on his left. Pass broken up. Rantanen with it again. Rantanen shoots. They score! Lehkonen!
There's Girard bouncing that one wide of the net. Wanted a redirect, couldn't get it as Kelly turns and fires. Score! It might have been deflected, it might not have.
Quickly to Evans off his skates. Here's a chance. Nelson's behind the D. Can he get there? Here's Nelson from an angle. Drags and scores!
NHL shutout. And now the Canes trying to go back-to-back as Robinson. And we'll get this one. Necas spins and scores!
To adjust if he doesn't get it.
Now puck finds Necas, he scores! It's a 4-point night for Marty Necas!
Had him go in the first game too. Drouin could be a difference maker here in this game tonight.
Dropped off for MacKinnon. Nate gave it across. Makar in the slot, shoots and scores! Back it comes for Mikko. Casey to Cale. Avs need to start shooting that puck. 45 to go. Down low! Score! The Avs can't keep possession of that puck in the Panther zone. There he goes. Rifled ahead. Logan O'Connor got behind the D with a shot, and he scores! All the way to the point, Girard. Floats it deep. Score! It went in off a leg. Was it Middlestat? After tonight, it'll be 9 of their next 11.
Yep. And that favors the Avs for the end of the
Empty
season.
net. Nichushkin looks down. He'll fire it in for his...
Goal line for Siplikov. Siplikov directly behind Binnington. Got it in front of me. Score! Oh, that's a great play all the way around. Siplikov, a fantastic feed. And what a finish into the toy department for Brock Nelson.
Not give up on the play. Here's Manson with the outlet. He'll find his target. It's Nichushkin. Big Val. A power move. Shoot! Kicks a rebound. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Score!
Shoulder kind of right to the midsection and dropped Hagel.
Remember the first time we saw Cale do that early in his National Hockey League career, I just had no idea. Shot by Ivan. Score!
Gostisbehere fakes the shot. He'll get it back for Necas. Necas looking. It deflects off of his game. The score! Marty Necas. Now Orlov. His teams win the draw. Necas. He gets it to Drury. They score! Jack Drury!
Extra diligence required here as you look at Joe Sacco, the new coach. Wait a minute. Here's Nelson in to the net. He scores! Got Pollock waiting for it out high. Nelson for Horvat. A dozen seconds left. Pollock. Nelson skates his stick. Shot, score!
And it's set ahead. McKinnon streaking. Settles that puck down. Tried to center it off for Lekin, and Carlson's back check was good.
McKinnon and company trying to dent that as Makar in. Finds Rantanen again. A shot off the iron. And bounce back scored. Swept home by Val Nichushkin. Olitsky for Girard. And now out for McKinnon. He'll cross the line. Over to the left. There's room. Lehkonen scores.
Rantanen had it swept away. Kula got on him quickly. Kept alive by McKinnon in the zone. McKinnon down the slot. McKinnon shoots and scores! Nathan MacKinnon. Walking away from Peterka. Girard. Still spinning, turning and shooting. Save. Rebound shot. Score! Logan O'Connor cleans up short side. Again, if you keep moving the legs, you got to think the Avs are going to draw a penalty at some point. Rantanen flips one down deep. Score! Nathan! I can't believe the splits he just did. That was amazing. DeHaan bomb. Save. Score! Mikko Rantanen was there, but it was Artturi Lehkonen.
The contact was not going interference, and Carolina just missed. Good looking power play.
Now here's a chance. Necas coming in. Scores!
Chucked it toward the trap as well. Now we got a sprung. Artturi Lehkonen, a breakaway, shoots and scores! Artturi Lehkonen!
Shot the puck. Rantanen had the rebound, and Kochetkov was just so in his face, he had nowhere to go with that puck.
Set ahead. Val Nichushkin's got speed into the Carolina zone. Val shoots, scores!
Back for Gostisbehere. Necas looking, hanging on. Svechnikov scoots over. Back for Necas. Traffic. They score!
Gives it back for McKinnon. Sends it down deep. Puck at the top of the crease. Score! Val Nichushkin! Middlestat. Right to the tape of Girard. Down the wing. Here is Nichushkin. Nichushkin in with a wrist shot. That's blocked. Gets it back. Shoots. And scores! The big problems for the Avalanche when the power play is out is the zone entries. Now Makar with a wrist shot. Score! That one gets through Casey Middlestat. Nichushkin is on a tear right now. In front, score! Avs getting a partial change. Ivan has come onto the ice. In front, that went right through the top of the crease. Redirected, score!
You can see the value of Ross there. Just has the turnover in the neutral zone, and Nichushkin and him almost pulled it off.
Fired up by Lehkonen on a breakaway. Walks in, shoots, and scores! Battle for, giving up, DeHaan. The center ice, Rantanen tried to flip it ahead. He'll gather that back in. Parker Kelly shoots and scores! On the near side, Lizotte to the elbow right in the middle of his back. It's pushed ahead by McKinnon. He'll streak through the circle and shoot and score! Nathan MacKinnon takes that puck, brings it into the zone. McKinnon still on the ice, down to the front. He scores! Nichushkin! A power move to the blue paint. And here they come with McKinnon. He's got Rantanen with him. Nate right up the middle, trying to get through and couldn't on Graves. All the way around for Rantanen. In front shot! Score! Rantanen all by his lonesome. Utah in full protect mode. How do you get a shot through? They've got 5 guys down there. McKinnon looking, shooting, score! He was way out of his crease.
Boy, was he ever. Tays had absolutely nothing to shoot on. Soros was so far out.
So a lot of pre-scouting. In front, score! Down to $1:15 to go here in period 2. Rantanen trying to force the turnover, makes it, finds McKinnon, down low, shoots, score! Nathan!
Just give it a little bit of abs touch.
I think it's some guy named Brad. Here comes Lehkonen and shoots, score! Artturi Lehkonen! Stamkos had it whacked away by Rantanen. Mikko had his stick held. There goes Saros to the bench. Habs to get loose. Makari's on a mission. He'll find McKinnon, who shoots and scores! Flips it up and out. Rantanen at center ice. A dipsy-do move. He'll find Lehkonen, shoots and scores! Second of the game for Artturi Lehkonen, and that will do it. To the point, it's Makar. Rantanen in front, shot, score! There goes the shutout bid as Val Nichushkin. Looking for the bump, was not there. Up for Makar. Out it's McKinnon in the circle. McKinnon straight to Makar with a wrist shot. Wide of the net. Loose puck, score! That puck onto the stick of LOC. Can't get a hold of it. Now he can. He's got a 2-on-1 with Parker Kelly. Kelly is racing into the zone. Kelly shoots and scores! McKinnon weaving wide on Gudas. Gives it up. Makar walking in, shoots! Saved by Gibson, rebound, score! So now he's got 53 on the season, still leading the NHL. Back into the corner, McKinnon. Cross ice pass, Makar shoots and scores! Right up top for Lacombe, far side Terry. In the circle, couldn't center it. Taken away by Nichushkin, and Val will find Rantanen. He'll find McKinnon, who shoots and scores! Here's Makar. Looking, no shot was available. I don't know how he sees those seams. There's one right there. He scores! Cale Makar! I mean, that never happens. McKinnon trying to go down the slot. McKinnon shoots, save, rebound, score! Habs get it right back. Val Nichushkin.
Tumalinski across the line. Back to McKinnon. To the forehand. Centering pass. Score! Lehkonen! Beautiful feed from McKinnon. Centering pass off the skates of Girard. Sergachev trying to hustle to get back. McKinnon across the line. McKinnon. Seam pass out in front. Lehkonen. Score! Makar can't clear. Gunther stops it. And Lehkonen looks at the empty net again. He'll try again. He's got it!
The Avs right now, Riker, are flying. Sent across for Manson. Dumps it down. Score! It was deflected by Artturi Lehkonen. He got a piece. How did that not go in? I can't believe it. Back to Makar. Sends it across. Shot! Save! Score! Devon stayed with it. Pushed off the glove of Morrissey. Colt tried to send it down the ice. Now he'll shoot it into an empty net. The 5-2 Avalanche lead, and this one is over.
As the Canes fetch, Svechnikov will knock it down. He's got an empty net. Takes a look for Necas, who scores!
Up top, drops it off for Makar. Into the circle, Makar shoots and scores! A brilliant goal by Cale Makar. Luukkonen thought it came out front. Girard walking and looking. Wrist shot, deflected, save, rebound! Save, rebound, scores! Makar walks, now McKinnon. Back to Makar, one-timer, score! Cale Makar has Taves on and rubbed up. Come on, Taves! He's gonna have a breakaway! It's on his stick to win it! Down the slot, he shoots and scores! Centering wide, Manson over to pick it up, but it's Middlestad instead. Straight ahead, Taves, long wrister, off the pipe and in! Bar down, Devon Taves! Let the man come to him, try to outmaneuver. Arsenin gave it up for Colton. Straight up top, Taves, a long wrister, score! Glove down, Foligno, that's lifted up and out.
We'll have lots of brother talk here tonight. Playing Marcus Foligno tonight, of course, Nick last night.
O'Connor down, shoots and scores! Logan O'Connor!
That was smart by the Wild. They just kind of kept that puck in their skates, hit it behind the net for probably 20 seconds. They're able to kill off the end of that
turnover shot, score! Battle for the loose change, and picked up by the Avalanche, and here comes Kiviranta. It was a 2-on-1, and the Wild recover nicely. Turnaround shot, score! As to where that puck could go, Wild out of the pile with it. Tried to give it across. Manson with the intercept. He'll skate it out himself. Josh Manson leading the charge to the Wild zone. A cross shot. Score! Well, the Avs last night, sorry about that. Nope. Last night they did all they could to try to get tied with Chicago. Here's McKinnon, and with a wrist shot, he scores!
You've been talking about you'd like him on the wing.
Good read by Romanov. Stolen away. Hands to Barzal. Barzal has Nelson trailing. Nelson scores! Nelson out to Mayfield. Settles down a puck. Pelech. Middle of the ice for Lee. Now down to Barzal. Barzal to Lee. Back door. They score! Brock Nelson on a no-look backdoor feed from Anders Lee.
McCarr able to keep it in. Into the corner, Colton just off the bench. Finds Kelly, shot, score! Parker Kelly! There's Taves at the point, keeping it in. What a job. Here's McKinnon. Gives it up, shot, save, score! Arturi Lehkonen! Back to O'Connor, poke check by Shesterkin. What a shift though by LOC. McKinnon off the bench, one-timer, score!
Nothing there. Gets it across. Gostisbehere back away, and they score! Marty Necas hammers one short side on the one-timer. First NHL point is Keaton Middleton. Game number 21 of his career. Pass in front. O'Connor scores! For creating scoring chances in the league. Here's McKinnon. Rips it. Score! Stretch pass up. Taves to McKinnon. McKinnon dancing. Score!
Rantanen. Back to McCarr. Here's Kane. Wrist shot. Score! Dialed up from long distance. Donald couldn't get it in. Rifle the head. Lehkonen. Walks in wrister. Score! Arturi Lehkonen. No chance. Looks like he just wanted to cause a little chaos, and he certainly did. Middlestat is in. Casey Middlestat with a goal. Great feed. Score! Winds his way. Finds Lehkonen. Middlestat. Gave it a cross shot. Oh my God! Rebound shot. Score!
One of the Sutter brothers here with Brent being inducted into the Hall of Fame as Nelson responds, and the Islanders take the lead right back.
Has Druin with him. McKinnon's on side and trying to shed everybody. Sends it across Girard. Back to McKinnon. Down the slot. Shot!
Young Perfetti there, known as a goal scorer, stepped up, had a huge block shot of McCarr.
Taves back in. Swings it off. Here's McKinnon down the slot. He hits the post. Score! McCarr down to one knee. That's up and out. Here's Rantanen. Into the zone. Finds McCarr back down deep. Score! Cale Makar!
I think Cal is okay with that.
No Ivy League education for Cal. Here's Brock Nelson stepping and shooting. He scores!
Avs win that battle yet again. That's one thing we've seen today. The Avs winning battles in their own zone. Parsonen drops it off. Lehkonen shoots and scores!
Centering feet, 2-on-1, Palmieri and Nelson. Brock Nelson carries in, a chance to win it, and he scores!
If anything. Wrapped up to the point, Middleton. Long wrist shot, score! It might have been redirected. Jack Drury was right there. Al Girard. McKinnon flies through center ice. Got cut off, lost an edge. Picked up by Necas. Down the slot. He'll find McCarr with a shot. Score! So the Avs have to really work this puck nicely. McKinnon up top for McCarr. Looks and shoots and scores! Miller steers it up. McCarr's out. And he steals that puck. Here come the Avalanche, and McCarr's racing. He's red hot through the circle. McCarr in front, shot. Score!
Here comes Necas. Here he's McKinnon. McKinnon walks in, throws it across on his butt. He scores! Gives it to Necas. That's a successful shift off the bench. Drury out of nowhere. Jack Drury scores!
Now he's been around an awfully long time. Necas is in. Down the slot with a rim, he scores! Martin Necas! McCarr takes over again, straight away. Wrist shot, score! Cale Makar walks in, shoots, and he missed. All the way around for Druin, and the Avs can get a 2-on-1 in the hustle. It looks like a 2-on-2, but filling in Girard down the slot, shoots and scores! Back to the top of the circle. Makar, back for MacKinnon, wasn't ready for it, now shoots and scores! Nathan MacKinnon!
Nelson just getting a fresh stick from the bench, back in the play. Romanov shoots it, tip, score! That new stick worked out well! Brock Nelson puts the Islanders back ahead.
Back to the near side, MacKinnon. Popped it down deep with the backhand. It's kept in by Taves. MacKinnon rips it off from Makar. A dart move and a shot. He scores! Cale Makar! Coronado couldn't clear. Martin Necas with the retrieval. What a nice play. In the slot, MacKinnon shoots off the iron, and the puck is loose. Score! Feeds Makar. He'll look down the slot and shoot, and buckets it back. Anderson popped it. Time running out in the period. 20 to go. MacKinnon shoots and scores! Avs need to break out of their own zone here as it's hammered up and out. Set ahead. Necas has a breakaway. Shoots and scores! Marty Necas! Finding Cale Makar. Top unit now set up. MacKinnon shoots. Score! Nathan MacKinnon feeds it right through Skinner. An unbelievable skate. MacKinnon back in. Gave it across. Makar looks and shoots and scores! Cale Makar rips it off of Skinner and in. He'll lob that one high in the air and out.
Just to give you the numbers on that, Ekholm was 6'5", 230.
MacKinnon right back down the slot shot. Score! Artturi Lehkonen!
He knew McDavid, one of the best players, going to slide that to the side. He picked it off.
Stolen by Parker Kelly. He's got Makar. He'll feed it. Cale down the slot. Holmes shoots and scores! Cale Makar! Avs have a 2-on-1. MacKinnon is in with Kiviranta. Shoots! Saved by Pickard. Rebound MacKinnon. To Necas. He scores! Marty Necas!
Into the Olympic competitions, Palmieri's shot hit the glass. It'll be Milan Cortino next February. Simplikov across, they score! Brock Nelson, a wide open net.
With the opportunity. That shot high rising, way over the top of the net by Svechkov, and the Avs send it ahead. Here comes Druin. Malinsky trailing on the play. One-timer, he scores! Quick shot there and is saved by Binnington at left pad and right pad. Guarding that post. Long shot, score! It was deflected. Cale Makar let it go from the point. Lehkonen on the near side, joined by Necas in the corner. Popped out for Lehkonen, a backhand shot, score! Sent across, comes to Makar. Back to Cale. One-timer, save, rebound, score! He'll play pitch and catch. MacKinnon trades. Makar shoots wide. Puck, score! Off by Taves. Miles Wood is in. Now it's Kelly down low. Score! Here's Makar now. Peering in, shoots, and it's blocked. Approaching the final 15. The power plays look good. Avs have not solved it. Score! Here's Drury in. Back it comes for Colton, who's wide. Into the slot, and Makar fanned on it, bumped it over the top. Backhand score! Kiviranta with a good intercept. Bangs it up and out. Watch out, the Avs hurry, they can get numbers here. Centering pass, Colton shoots and scores! Out of the glove of Blackwood, 13 seconds left. Fired by Taves for Colton, looks for a second of the night. Colton is in, a dangle move, and he shoots and scores.
Steve Barton are working the lines. All three of the minor penalties called have been kind of ticky-tack ones. Here's Holmstrom in. Cross-ice pass down on an E. Nelson scores! At the start of February, he didn't have a point in 5 games since that goal, but got 2 helpers in this one. Romanov on for Nelson, he scores!
Towards the Islander blue line. Minute and a half gone here in the period. Stretch pass from Thompson and Nelson. Nelson finds it once. Simply caught back again, and they score!
Necas turns and fires, and another blocker save by Nedeljkovic. Quick shot. Score! Artturi Lehkonen. What a great feed by MacKinnon. So dangerous behind the net still. One-timer there, saved by Wedgwood, and his goal stick, by the way, way over here. The Avs with the intercept. Lehkonen will shoot and score! Threw it right into Jack Drury's legs. Drury gets it back. He's got an empty net to shoot at. Got tripped up. It's a good goal anyway.
Puts the brakes on, protects the puck, hands it off to MacKinnon. And now Makar. Snaps a pass right. Drouin back to McCarr. One-time drive. Score!
But he says they've got to get together because it just hasn't been good enough.
Roster upheaval and a shot. Score! Right off the draw. A one-time drive. Necas. Here's Necas. Feeds it back up top. Manson and across to McCarr. Wrist shot. Just goes wide. Score! The inboards. On the rebound is pulled home.
To have a Brock Nelson, I'll be curious what number he wears. He's a number 21 in New York.
Looks like another power play. It's another goal. Even strength, and once again, guess who? It's McKinnon. A drop from McKinnon. McCarr shoots. Score! Cale Makar does it again, adding to his night.
Tried to skip that one for big foul. It's off the leg, and at the point, here's Manson. Sends it down deep. That's off the blocker of Stolars. And a turnaround shot. Score! Left off now, Malinsky. Shoots it down the slot. Got a redirect from Nelson, who went wide. Nelson finds Nichushkin. Big foul to the forehand. Shoots and scores! So the Avs can get one more kick at it. Up top, Taves. Now Necas trying to get it from McKinnon. Patient, Nathan McKinnon walks in and shoots. And scores! Nathan! Fired all the way around for Riley. Intercepted by McCarr. Finds Letkin, and here's foul from center ice. He shoots and scores! It's a hat trick for Valeri. McKinnon flips it up the boards. Letkin took a swipe. That puck to Nichushkin. Finds McKinnon looking for the empty netter. McKinnon darts in, shoots, and scores! Hovering in the near corner, trying to walk away from Bedard. Here's McKinnon. Keeps the puck himself. Now Taves turns it, fires, score! Lekkonen will give Chase his night with plays. Dickinson wrapped it off McKinnon's leg. Nathan McKinnon sends it off for Necas with a shot. He scores! Couldn't hang on. O'Connor has a little room to bump that one up and out. And watch out, here comes Parker Kelly. He'll fly down the side and shoot and score! With the first 6 shots of this period. Good takeaway by Colton and the wraparound try. Shot, score! To the near side, Anderson. Pressure on him. Stolen away by Gerard. Sammy G. Bumps it for Nichushkin. He'll send it all the way down and scores! Foul Nichushkin! Nichushkin for Drouin. Marty Necas. Nothing coming easy for the Avs. McCarr stares. Shoots. Score! Now it's Pichel. Up the boards. Kept alive by McCarr. Walk through traffic. Steers it across Taves. Gives it up. Foul looks in. Shoots! Score! Through center ice. Leaves it for McCarr. Cale picks his entry point. Cale down the slot. Cale shoots and scores!
Marner with an assist on the power play. Excellent job on the penalty kill here. McKinnon. Minute remaining on the penalty. Nichushkin scores!
Cut down by Taves. McCarr's back on his skates, and now Drouin walks it in 1-on-2. Zoom was there. Quick shot, score! Nathan! So they're building something in Ottawa's capital. Necas steers it ahead. Malinsky is in. Gave it up. Quick shot, score! And he sends it into the corner for Nichushkin. Of course, McCarr with the second assist on the Avs' first goal. And there's a rig shot. He scores! Cale Makar walks to the top of the circles. Lekkonen out of Taves. Fired across for Colton. Now Lekkonen sent down, score! Redirected by Nelson. Stuffed away by the Avs whilst Colton is up and out. Down the wing he goes. Avs looking for a little 3-on-2. Avs recover. One-timer, score! Necas. Bottom of the circle. Cut off by Matheson. Finds McKinnon. Top unit now set up again. Into the bump. Comes down low. Score! Gave Nichushkin a shot for measure. Taves after the draw. Sends it door! Redirected by Brock Nelson! Here's McCarr. Now Taves will give it back. Nowhere for Cale to go. Turnaround shot. Deflected. Score! By Drouin. Here's McKinnon in the near corner. That almost worked. In front. Snag rebound. Score! Taves looking in. Necas looking for a scene. Now Taves one-timer. He scores! Devon Taves. McKinnon pops it off for Necas. One-timer. Blocked. McKinnon shoots. He scores! Nathan McKinnon. Hard around it goes. Off the stick of Taves, up and out of the zone. Racing forward, Logan O'Connor. He's got it. He'll walk in. He will shoot and he will score.
Here is Cale Makar drifting out high against Joel Edmondson. Moving in on the backhand. Worked it out in front. He scores! Got a career-high 27 goals this year. Gerard Fraser high and wide. Tapped in. He scores! Out for Natchez. Seam pass. Drouin. He skates. Drouin back for Makar. Makar. One-timer.
Lehkonen slams it across and Makar walks through the circle. Tried to center it. Gets it back. Finds Taves with a shot. Blocked. Loose puck in the low slot. Score! McKinnon for Taves. Lehkonen bangs it back. Here's Devon Taves finding McKinnon. Now Makar walks in a deep move. Score!
Run versus 3.9 early on in the season. They've really, the Avs have really dialed in the defense.
Avs have it. Hit down low is O'Connor. Score! Chopped at it. Comes to Taves. Now back to Nichushkin. Steers it for McKinnon. McKinnon across. Makar will walk in and shoot and score! Nichushkin. Makar. Had that shot knocked away. Back to Makar. 12 to go. Long shot. Score! On the stick of Lehkonen. Now it's picked up by Taves. Lehkonen finds McKinnon into the slot. Lost the handle. Shoots and scores! Nathan! Right up the middle. To the wing. Taves waiting for a trailer. Doesn't have one quite yet. Now he does. Makar walks in and shoots. Just one rebound. Score! Flips it ahead. Taves in front of his bench. Logan O'Connor trying to play it. Drury picks it up. Jack Drury drops it off. Quick shot. Score! Parker Kelly. Avs want to walk it in. McKinnon. Peeling high in the zone. Got away. McKinnon looks down the slot. McKinnon far side one-timer. Score!
Big shot. And somehow, some way, that was just fought off by Merzlikins.
Here's Taves. Long wrister there. He scores! Devon Taves dials it in from way downtown. That one got by Leddy. Able to retrieve. Hounded by LOC. Logan O'Connor took it away. Has a man in the slot. Feeds it. Score! Avs are getting it through. Makar back to Nelson. Fired across ice. McKinnon shoots. Score! By O'Connor. At the point, Taves. Now Malinsky looks in. Holds and shoots. Scores! Sam Malinsky.
Coyle won the draw to Nichushkin. Nate McKinnon ducks in with a shot. Rebound loose in front. Oh! And Schmid kept it out!
BC pounded it. Picked up by Coyle. Gives it across Makar. Back up top, it's Charlie Coyle. Long wrist shot. Score! Avs want to drive this one to the front of the net. They've got bodies down deep. Val right in the low slot. Here's Coyle. Kings cut him off. Cross ice. Quick shot. Score! Oliver Byfield, Nichushkin. Had it whacked away. Turnaround shot, though, by Gerard. Got through. Kemper had to make a right pass. Save. Quick shot. Score! To the circle. Leaning on him. Nice play by Nichushkin. Fed ahead, Malinsky. Wrist shot. Score! Sam Malinsky! Finds the point, Nichushkin. Now Malinsky walks into the slot. Redirect. Saved by Kemper. Loose puck. Nelson turns and fires. Score! Brock Nelson!
Intercepted. Wyatt Ament for the Avs. An odd man rush back the other way. Natchez goes wide. Natchez drop pass. Pass in front. Score! Charlie Coyle. Malinsky. Shot. Score! Tie game!
By Marty Natchez. And now McKinnon will carry it out. Right up the gut. McKinnon is in. Finds his target. Wrist shot. Saved by Ottinger. Loose puck. Score! Back to Makar. Now McKinnon, top of the circle, looking in, shoots, score! That puck comes right up now for O'Connor. LOC across the line, finds Manson with a shot, score! Again by Logan O'Connor. What a play to deny. Racing is McKinnon. The net is empty, he scores! Back to Makar. Here's Drouin, back to Cale Makar. Now McKinnon, top of the circle, looking, right shot, score! Here comes Logan O'Connor. Rifling into the Dallas end, looking for Parker Kelly. Couldn't find him down deep. Stuffs it. Quick shot. Score! Flags down that loose puck. Nice little sauce ahead for Sammy G. Gerard's in the zone. Want to send it ahead. Into the slot of the big shot. Score! What a play by Logan O'Connor! Looking for some space. Nichushkin was shadowed by Harley nicely. Here's Nichushkin into the slot. He'll dangle. Shoots and scores! Tipped away by the Avs. Logan O'Connor couldn't quite catch up, but it's up and out of his own. He's on his horse. Logan O'Connor short-handed with Kelly. Reshot. He scores! Had Harley race on him. It's Coyle now. Back to Jonathan Drouin. Kicks it up top. Taves walking. One-timer! Saved by Edgar. No score! This is exactly what the Avs need to do. Just cycle the Stars to death. Gerard shoots. Score! Game Landeskog was there. Down the wing, McKinnon drops it off. Lehkonen looks and shoots, and he missed the net. Ottinger made himself wide. Into the corner, McKinnon. Necas with a shot. Score! No, did it go in? It's winding down the wing. Devon Taves. Not deep. He had trailers on the play as well. McKinnon. Trying to get away from Duchesne. High slot. McKinnon shoots and scores! Pops it for his partner. Right to the stick of Landeskog. Captain maneuvers ahead. Chugs in now for Nelson. Breaks wide. Val shoots. Score! He got knocked down by Ben. Lehkonen. Tough angle. Slides it off. Necas. Gave it up. Shot. Oh, McCarthy. Score! Gathers it back in. Long shot. Knocked down in front. Avs retreat. Push down deep. Score! Marty Necas. Big Val's on the move. Gave it off for Nelson. Now Landeskog. Wrist shot. Save. Rebound. Score! Val Nichushkin. It's been very noticeable. McKinnon sends it in front. Loose puck. Slammed away by the Stars. Score! They threw it into their own net. Here's McKinnon with a draw. And he wins it. Manson shoots and scores! Right off the face-off, Josh Manson!
Oilers up on the Kings by 2 goals with 10 minutes left there.
McCarr sends it all the way down. He scores! Cale Makar, another empty netter.
Drop back, played by O'Connor, who has the only shorthanded goal in this series. He centers one. They score! Shorthanded! Jamie Nichushkin's on it. There's a penalty coming here against Dallas. Blackwood's out. McKinnon attacks and scores! Nathan McKinnon makes it 2-0 Avalanche!